Okay guys, we're back here at the old country club. So basically this side here I've never ever been in. I told you on this side there used to be an old, well, it's still there. It's like, I'm pretty sure the school's about 1800s, late 1800s. But I was kind of worried when I pulled out back in here because I've really never been back here. So hopefully they have like a gate here. It looks like there's a few people here, but they closed that gate on this side and there's no guard, so I'd have no way of getting in or out, you know what I mean? So I'm basically parking out to where the front is, more or less. But hopefully we'll be able to get through here okay, because part of it's all fenced up. I didn't really know that, so I don't know if they got it fenced up, but you can tell where people's been living back here. I mean, you can see there's clothes and shit back here, and this is like right at the front. But I'm pretty sure we should be able to get, it even looks like they've been back here cleaning, like they actually cleaned through here. Let me flip this around and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is more or less what I'm talking about. See how it looks like they cleaned over here? Plus I don't want to do any falling down today, because this is our third day. We've actually been rained out the last few days. And even this, I mean, I'll probably end up falling down in there. I'll probably go down, because see, it's fenced in back here. That's what I was worried about. I didn't know that. So hopefully, or we might just be able to do this side. But well, see how it is? See how slick it is? But it's been raining hard for the last 3 days. So hopefully we can get in here. Look. There's a big old buck right there. Look how big that buck is. So it's just cruising across where the main part is, and it's going in where the fenced area is. That's a huge buck, man, just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. It's like right at the gate. Them people probably crap that are up there working. Like, look at this big ass, look how big that buck is, man. It's huge. Well, enough of the buck stuff. So basically, where the school is, that's probably where I'll go in. I'll probably go in that way and work my way down along this little creek here. But like I said, I'm not allowed in the grass area, so I'm not basically I have to stick to the woods. But hopefully I can get through there. And like I was saying, we've been getting rained out, so today might be the last day. But I mean, it sucks, but like I said, it's just how things work, you know. You get a permission, they give you a time period, and that's just it. And there's no way that we're ever going to get a permission here again. I mean, it was hard enough to get it this time, but it's a one-time thing. There ain't nobody else going to be getting permissions either, so it's just a one-time deal. But there's still a lot. I mean, that's the car, but there's actually an old school right up here. That's why I was hoping this end would be the best end, because the school was there. So at least we can go in here, you know. I still think we should have luck, but like I said, the last time we was here, we didn't really find a lot of old coins. But like I said, most of it, like I said, if I've been here, I probably should have came, but it was just a matter of time. And like I said, we got a lot of rain, because I could have came over here and kind of scoped it out before I came over to make videos, you know what I mean? But you can see even back here, it looks like they were cleaning, like they cleaned out some of the woods. But all these trees over here look old. I got a feeling we're gonna have some luck. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as we get on our first signal. Okay guys, we're back in here. But basically right now, so I haven't got all the signals I've got so far have just been trash. There's a lot of cans back here, but we're like right behind that old school. So, you know, the school, it's sitting right there, and as you can see, there's a hillside, so you can tell that they dug all this out. There's no way they would have set that school there and there wouldn't have been no back to it, you know what I mean? So all this down here obviously been dug out. So I don't know if they diverted the creek or what. I mean, these trees here, they look like they're old, but like I said, that schoolhouse is from the late 1800s. So they obviously dug it out back here. So we'll probably just work down through here. Well, there's a big tree here. But even if I don't know how old the tree is, but I'm pretty sure they dug this out. Then down where we came in at, they actually went back here and was cleaning. So I think we're just gonna work our way down through this creek side and find out where the fencing goes, because I don't know if the whole thing's fenced in back here or not. So the other side wasn't like that. When you got in, you were in there. But so they might have fenced it all the way down. But like I said, there's still a lot back here to detect. So we'll probably just stick back here for today. And like I said, hopefully tomorrow it don't rain and we can get another day out of it. So that's what we're gonna be doing, is metal detecting down along this creek. So I'll get back to you as soon as I get onto a good signal. Okay guys, I was down at that other end and it was just impossible. It was just so trashy that you just can't metal detect it. I mean, it's just full of aluminum. And I mean, it's just a dump basically. I think that's why they were in there pushing it out. But I mean, there's signals everywhere, but it's all trash signals. So I spent a couple hours down there. I just give up. So basically what I did is I went back and came in the way we came in before, and I'm back where we left off in the woods more or less. And I come across this. I mean, this obviously was back here for a long time, because there's no way anybody carried it back here, because I don't know, it weighs. There's no way anybody carried that back here, and we're like deep in the woods. So I'm sure it might have something to do with I'd say like maybe the golf club that was in the 40s. So what we're gonna do is, I know there's a building that's here where the original country club building was that burnt down, and we're like basically right behind it. So I'm gonna work on this. But I walked all the way through. When I was coming down here, I metal detected the whole way and I didn't even get a signal. But I'd rather have that and hope to come across something good than to be over there digging all that trash. But it was just impossible. So that's basically what we're gonna do. So we're gonna work through, get up on this hillside, and you can tell it's just so wet back here. It's slick as shit. But this is actually pretty much where we left off, with that dump's like right there. I even seen a couple old bottles over here. So I'll probably search this area too, since that thing's sitting there. Then we'll work up this hill. But you can see where even the deer are slicking and sliding around back here, because it's just like real slick. And there's you gotta watch where you're going to cross anything. There's like a little creek things that run through here, but they're so full of leaves, you have to watch yourself, because it looks like you're on a step on the ground, and it's not. Maybe it's like a 2-foot hole, you know what I mean? So you have to really be careful back here. So I'm trying to, basically, that's why I'm gonna go back towards the truck. So I'm gonna work back that way. I figure we'll have better luck that way. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as we get onto a good signal. Okay guys, we're back over basically where in the last video I was saying there was a structure. Well, I didn't walk down for enough. So I walked down, there's like little things over here, like maybe little man-made ponds or something. There's a lot of rock, but there obviously was something right here for sure. I mean, I don't know how old, but that thing over there looks like some kind of pond or something. Then I got this signal, so I turned the camera on. Well, this is actually the first signal I got, so that's why I turned the camera on. I'll probably stick over here, because this is the side where I was finding those wheat pennies, while on the other side of that embankment over there. But there obviously was something here. I just don't know. I mean, who even knows? They could have pushed it all back here with a bulldozer for all I know. It just looks like some trash. But there's like bricks. Well, it's not bricks. This is actually rock here. Then over here, there's like this thing. It looks like some kind of pond or something. Hopefully you guys can see that. But like I said, the public course was in here in the 40s, like up to 41, I think it was. But like I said, who knows? They might have bulldozed all this back here. But we'll probably stick over here today. Because I did, when I seen these like things down in here, I did metal detect a little bit in here. But I didn't have any idea what they were. But like I said, there's hardly any signal, so you know what I mean. So if something pops up, we'll just dig it. But there's all kinds of stuff in here. To me, it seems like a buried stuff back here, because that looks like almost like some kind of, it's got rebar in it. And there's like some kind of pipes things here. This is what I seen the last time we was here, but it didn't look that old. See how this stuff is? But obviously there was something here. I mean, but like I said, a lot of times when they build, they could have pushed all this stuff back here too, other than these like pillars. And this is all like concrete wall. There's a deer slip. But see these like pillar things here, but I don't have any idea. This down in here looks kind of old. Yeah, this does. Maybe we'll just stick over here. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto something, because this here, look, this is the way they pushed this back here. It looks old. I don't know what all this trash is back here. It looks like someone set this here. I don't know what that is. But we'll get it. We'll search in here and see what we come up with. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto something. Okay, guys, I'm onto a signal. Actually, a couple signals. It's probably trash. I hope it ain't that. But like I said, it looks like something was back here. I mean, because the one part I didn't see when I was here last time, but it looks like it's steps going down into it, like a cellar or something. I don't think it's that old, but I took a photo of it. If the photo comes out right, it'll probably be the thumbnail on this video. Because I haven't had any luck finding decent photos. I found like 2 photos of this place. Now it's coming in pretty good, but it could be aluminum. Now it's coming in like a coin. Nice silver coin, I hope. Look at that piece of trash. I'm not gonna waste time because we're gonna be here for a little while, because I don't think we're gonna make it out here tomorrow. There's actually a deer laying down there, but I don't think we'll make it out here tomorrow because I know it's gonna rain if it doesn't rain today. So I'm gonna probably grid this whole section here. So I'll get back to you as soon as I get onto another signal, because I'm on the one. But this side over here, I gridded that because that's where I was finding those wheat pennies. Because there was no signals. But I'm positive I gridded it. It's kind of hard to tell because, you know, it's stormed for a couple of days. Everything's covered up with leaves again, but I'm positive because I remember that tree laying down like that. Because the only thing I found is on the other side. I found an old shotgun shell, but it's like clean. But like I said, there's not a lot of signals, that's for sure. It's kind of weird, but there isn't. So I think I'll grid this way, because I think at the other end where I went down that hill, I found a wheat penny there. But I know I gridded that because I found like 2 wheaties there. But I didn't come across any silver. But even if that structure is only from the 40s, that still puts us, you know, gives us 20 something years of silvers. Huh. See, that's right here. coin. Huh, looks weird. Looks like we got a wheat penny. So that's what I'm gonna do, dudes. I'm gonna just stay here and just pound this fucking thing until I find the silver. Because like I said, I'm positive we're not gonna be able to make it here tomorrow because it's gonna pour down rain. And so that's like the at least fourth silver or fourth wheat penny I found on this side. But there's not that many signals. It ain't like I'm wearing myself down. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get on to something else. Okay guys, I'm on to another one. But these signals are like far in between, trust me. I mean, there's hardly any signals. There's some low ones and I started digging them, but it was just trash, so I quit digging them. I mean, this is coming in like a coin, but it's not coming in like a silver, or like I said, it could be trash. I've been finding these like little pieces of metal. But like I said, man, there ain't hardly any signals. It's a coin. Like a crusty one. Come on, be an Indian. Well, I can see the Lincoln. Yeah, it looks like it's another Wheatie. Yeah, it's another wheel. I can tell because it's smooth, but I can see Lincoln on that side. That's number 2. Okay guys, I'll get back to you as soon as I get onto another one. Okay guys, we gridded that whole side down there. Now I'm headed, so I went back to the other end and I'm headed back, basically back towards where that tunnel is with all the graffiti. And I mean, we went through here, but we didn't grid or anything like that. I just can't believe I did that whole thing, man. No silver. But there, like I said, there's hardly any signals. And I turned the camera on just about every signal. I mean, basically I'll edit out all the caps. I found some whiskey bottle caps and stuff like that, but that's right there in the bank. Oh, that's it. That's it right there. I don't know, man. Can't tell yet. That's looks like it's gonna be another wheat. That's a wheat penny. So basically, because the reason I couldn't grid this because there's like vines and shit broke all over on the ground. So, but we'll try to push through this. So I'm gonna try to grid this little area since I found that. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto another one. Okay guys, I got another one. But it's hard in here because it's like you got trees laying on the ground. The brush is real heavy. So it's kind of hard to even get in here. So I'm gonna do my best swinging through here. Then when I hit one of these bangers, I'll dig it. I mean, I should be able to, I mean, this is like practically laying on the ground. That's it right there. Looks like it's trash. Looks like a Veenie Weenie can. Well, I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get on the next one. Okay guys, we're on the call today. So basically, this is our third video, and this is pretty much it. I mean, I think we went over it pretty good. I just couldn't come across the hot spot. I was hoping today when we went around to the front part that's where it would be, but there was so much trash up there, it was impossible to metal detect. So I ended up coming back to the other side where we started. I actually went right where we left off in the second video, and I just couldn't come. I ended up going back to where I started on the other side where I was digging those wheat pennies, and I started pulling wheat pennies, but I just couldn't come across any silver. And I actually, where we go in at, where I park at, I went over that because we found that first mercury dime there in that buffalo nickel, but I just couldn't come across anything. And tomorrow it's on to pour down raining, but I don't, you know, I feel good about not coming back because I went over it really good. I've been here 3 days, and I'd say we got at least 13 to 14 hours of search in here. And there's just, like I said, a lot of it's just real rough places where you can't metal detect. And I went everywhere I could think of that would be close to where the golf club was. And they're actually, today I actually went where you see that little like bird feeder at, or that bird bath thing. That is right where the one of the oldest things in there is. Then I had that site over there where those ruins are. I don't know what that is, but there's actually probably be the thumbnail. If you look at the thumbnail, that's what I see, and it looks like it goes down into the basement or something, but I have no idea what that is. I mean, they could have pushed that stuff in with a bulldozer, or there was a building there. It's possible there was a building there because it kind of looks like there could have been a building, but I'm not positive. But that's where we were finding the Wheaties. So I'll show you what we found, but we're not going to be back here. But I did land one of the other permissions, and we'll probably be there in the next video. I'm pretty sure that's where we'll be, unless, like I said, the weather, because the weather's nice here. It's in the 60s, but it's raining every day, like pouring down raining. So, you know, the weather conditions, if it wasn't no rain, man, this be killer metal detecting time, you know. And hopefully it just stays this way, and we get rid of the rain, and because I'm not going to be out this weekend, but I'll definitely, I got a couple other videos I'm gonna be making with some stuff I got coming in. Then we'll be at that place and we'll try out our new stuff that I ordered. So here, I'll show you what we found. So this is what we got. So we ended up finding 6 Wheaties, and I can't believe, you know, I'm finding these, but like I said, the signals, there's hardly no signals. We ended up digging, this is clad, there's a few dimes in there. I found 1 nickel, 2 shotgun shells, then all this trash over here. But this is pretty much, I dug basically every good signal, so this is more or less what we found. Other than the other side, it was just trash, man. I think you could just tell, because if you put a shovel in the ground and you dig it up, you can see all the aluminum where they just covered up a bunch of trash, and that's what they did over there. And I think this stuff here, these are old liquor bottles, but I think they're old. That's why they're so heavy duty. And this bolt, this metal, I'm sure I probably dropped something because I only fell down once today, so it was pretty good. And I fell down like right close to the creek, so I didn't really, it wasn't that big of a deal. But like I said, I'm glad that I got the permission. But like I said, the permission limited us to so much that if you went out, because this is like, there's like big lawns in here, and that's more or less where the golf course was. And I can guarantee you, if you could get in there and metal detect, there's stuff in there. It has to be. And it's a huge place. So all we did, we just got permission to the woods, and I didn't even ask about the rest. And like I said, this is just a one-time thing. It ain't gonna ever happen again. And I just felt I'd have a better chance of getting a permission if I just said I'd be in the woods. And I did. I'm positive that's why they let me. If I would have said I'd have been on the property on the lawn, I don't think they would have let me. Because this place is, they have people that are here that they're trying to protect, and most of them are kids. So the only reason I got to come in here was because it's the holiday season. A lot of them ain't here, but there's still people that live on the property. That's why I was trying to avoid being around the buildings, because I didn't want people to see me, then, you know, get all frustrated or whatever, you know, freaking out and stuff. So I tried to stay in the woods. I think basically if I would have asked to go on the lawn, they wouldn't have let me. So I was really happy that the guy did give me the permission. I had to go through a lot of stuff to get the permission, but I'm glad I got it. You know, at least now I know I've been here. You know, a lot of times when you see places you want to go, I just, if it comes in my head I want to do something, I go after it. And if I can't, I can't. Then mostly if I can't, that's when it drives you nuts. So if you're not allowed, that's when everything goes crazy. Because like I said, that place down there in Westfall, I didn't get that permission. And I'm sure, but maybe there's not. You know, because a lot of times you go through all this work and you get into a place and here you don't find nothing. But I think we had good luck here. That first video, we got a couple of mercury dimes and a buffalo, and that's good. You know, this is just 3 days worth of work, and it's good. I'm happy with that. I just wish we could. But like I said, I tried harder today than any day, and I just couldn't come across anything. And I gridded it like big sections that I could. And like I said, you're in the woods, so there's a lot of debris laying on the ground, so it's kind of hard to grid. But I did the best I could, and we just didn't come across anything. Because I was hoping just if one more silver, man, I'd have been happy. But we didn't. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.